Well, that is some hope to have, because it seems that what you've motivated them to do is to come against you as much as they've ever had. And one legitimate point of pushback, Josh, is the president promised not to do this. He kept saying, I won't take executive action. I won't. Everybody keeps showing the tapes of him doing it. They asked him not to do it. They threatened him not to do it. They said, if you care about working with us, don't do this. And then he did it. What's the calculation?
Well, Chris, what the president was challenged to do by many advocates of reforming the immigration system was challenged because they were frustrated that the House hadn't acted on Senate legislation, so they were pushing the president to unilaterally implement that legislation on his own. The president said then, and he says now, he doesn't have the authority to do that. So what he did ask his team to do, though, Chris, is he asked his team to look at the law and figure out what it is that he could do to try to fix our broken immigration system. He wasn't going to allow House Republican obstruction as an excuse to not fix the obvious problems in our immigration system that everybody acknowledges exist.
So you think you can tolerate constitutional and legal scrutiny of the sufficiency of this executive order?
What the president announced last night is legally unassailable. It's entirely consistent with the way that President Reagan, President George H.W. Bush, and President George W. Bush used their executive authority to try to make changes to the broken immigration system. But look, Chris, there's a whole lot more that needs to get done. And what the Senate bill indicated, this is a bipartisan common sense proposal. It passed through the Senate a year and a half ago. If it were to pass the House of Representatives, the president would sign it right away. He'd tear up his own executive actions. And what we would do is we would enjoy significant economic benefits. It would reduce the deficit. It would create jobs. It would make a historic investment in border security that we all know that we need. And it would finally bring some accountability to our immigration system. I know Republicans like to run around and talk about the president supporting amnesty. The truth is, the closest thing we have to amnesty right now is doing nothing. And that's exactly what House Republicans are doing.